representative speaking about something today that matters. Here's Representative Cori Bush representing St. Louis with an actual issue that we should be discussing.
Republicans are holding this hearing because of their ridiculous, politically motivated obsession with Hunter Biden. This is a distraction from their inability, again, to govern, and it hides the shared concerns raised by Republicans and Democrats alike about the vast power, impunity, and lack of accountability of social media platforms. There are so many examples of these companies responding inadequately or inappropriately in crisis that we have come to understand misconduct as the norm for social media giants and not an aberration. Social media played a key role in fanning the flames of violence on January 6th, on that attack on our U.S. Capitol. The impact has spread all over the world. Last fall, after Reuters reported that disinformation about Chile's proposed constitutional referendum was traveling 3 times faster on social media platforms than facts, several members of this committee wrote to Meta, Twitter, and TikTok demanding further action to reduce the dissemination, reduce the lies, reduce the hate. They did nothing.
Greetings and salutations. If you're aware that the Supreme Court has decided on the court case concerning Section 230 of the Communications Act. Section 230, and let me stop before I get ahead. Just check the links that is provided below in the description box, because in those links in the description box, I'm going to get it. It shows many the reasons why I support the repeal of Section 230. So back to the topic. The reason why I support Section 230 and what it does, rather, is Section 230 is where the publisher, which is the social media accounts, the social media companies like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, what may have you, TikTok, any of all that, is responsible for, is partially responsible for the content that's being put out. And because of that, because of the denial of, because social media companies put out the terms of service, put out the community guidelines, many content that is on certain social media companies doesn't abide by its own rules, which means that people can say and do anything without any consequences. See, the thing is, we live in a world where consequences don't mean anything. We live in a world where you have online thuggery, online harassment run rampant without any recourse, without any accountability. And that's what it was going on. I refuse to sit here and say, well, freedom of speech, because people got no. The thing is this: for years, I used to be on the other side when I hear individuals like a Nita Sarkeesian or a Sol Quinn, when they talk about how men are harassing them online, and how men send out quote unquote threats, whether it's real or not, I'll leave it up to you. But however, what their argument there is not. You got a bunch of men, or should we call them men, who put put it upon themselves um, to shame, blame, and complain about how individuals that are um, that they don't know, namely women, and to degrade them, harass them, because it is easy to go after women rather than changing or being how can I say it, being against the system that put these men in this predicament. That's why I'm against Section 230. No, I'm for the repeal of Section 230, or have it reformed where the publisher must be re- hold responsible, partially responsible for publishing the content that goes against its own terms of service, against its own community guidelines, and that's what I'm for. Um, there are some reports that social media companies know that they're ignoring their terms of service, and whenever you upload a video or download a video or do a live stream, it says at the bottom, by clicking on this, you are agreeing to the community guidelines and terms of service. Hmm. By clicking on it. So that's a contract. So therefore, Google, as in YouTube, is not honoring its terms of service. So anybody can put out rumors, innuendo, slander without no recourse. And that's what I'm for. And I know people say it's a bad thing. You know what? I really don't care. Let it happen. That's right. Let it happen. Because the culture has to change. The culture of trying to expose people got to go. The culture of gender warring, SEB, shame, blaming, shaming women, going to have to end. Oh, and also, if you think I'm just going to be one-sided on the men, or you ladies who use y'all social media accounts to call the employers of certain men to get them canceled, that should go for you as well. Yes, I said it. See, it swings both ways. It's called fairness. And this is what in YouTube, namely YouTube, will um, make money off the pain of other people, because controversy sell. See, people will rather have a radicalized group rather than um, putting out content that's healthy. And there have been many videos, many um, articles show that social media is and still was and still is radicalizing men to do harm. The radicalization, what you witnessed for the past, let's say, 7 years, has produced a society where the truth doesn't matter. Charlottesville, prime example. What happened in the shooting out there in Denver a few years ago by a certain manosphere group. If you put out content and you go against the terms of service, but yet the publisher still wants to put it out there anyway, it shows that there's a clear and present danger when the media company that claims to be a female friendly institution or a minority friendly institution or a children's friendly institution will allow men who have sexually assaulted little girls to be heroes on social media. You have people who steal money from other people, embezzlement, but yet they be on social media. You have people who have done heinous acts, pimp out 14-year-old girls having social media accounts, and they're using that social media accounts to trauma bond with men or women and to exploit and to harass. And Miss Cori Bush, what she said on the floor on that committee, she's absolutely correct. Like, share, subscribe, and I see you next time. Big J out.